Oh. All of my channels are now completely messed up. This doesn't go here. You don't go here. I have no idea why you're here. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. You don't stream anymore? What is going on exactly? You don't stream? I don't know what's happening. I don't know why this is all messed up. I don't know why everything joined out of order. Like, bad out of order. Oh, did it load? Hello game. Are they not ordered by time? What? Huh. Those. Huh. What an interesting way to sort things. I hope this is the right one. We should be rejoining. I'm just gonna unjoin a lot of these. This is just not the right answer. It's snooker time, Asper. We lost power, we had all kinds of dumb things happening today. Hopefully this is, it should be round 3 of the championship. Continue snooker tour. It is an accurate set, which seems the wrong answer. Cool, so we're in the wrong. I will go back to the save states. Nope, this ain't it. Nope. Perhaps I just loaded the wrong thing. Alright, qualifier 3, let's go.
Welcome to the second round qualifier.
What? It's the same dude! What is happening? No, this is wrong. Quit. No, your ass autosaved. Go away. No. Dude. Let's reboot the stupid system. Powered by GameSpy. That's how you played multiplayer on this. Man. Okay, well. Otherwise, we're just replaying from the beginning again, I guess. Continue. I have no idea what I did. Well. Well, we can go back to the state where I'm winning. Let's just go back to this. This'll work. Glad I have one that does something. You know how snooker works, Asper, or do I need to explain how snooker works? Do you want to know how it works? You might get addicted.
Well, well.
That's the same bullshit shot he pulled off before.
1.
So there soon will be a new rack, which will explain where all the balls go. You're probably familiar with ool balls. There's no P in it. Let's keep it that way.
Nope.
They're a certain size. Well, snooker balls are a little bit smaller. The table is 11 feet long. I think it's about the same width. It might be wider too.
Possibilities for this next shot.
You'll notice that there is a lot of red balls.
Been in a reasonable position for his next shot.
And the way the game typically goes is you shoot in a red ball.
Nice pot.
And then you must shoot in. I mean, your next target has to be one of the other colored balls on the table. So we call them the colored balls, and then there's the red balls. Once you hit a colored ball in, until we get to the end game,
8.
There's this gentleman that the referee's going to come in and reset the black ball where it's supposed to go. The black ball's worth 7 points, you see. All the other colored balls count down 1 until the least one's worth 2. Smallest one's worth 2. So now that I sunk one of the colored balls, I have to go back to the red ball. So a lot of it is, yeah, they're always way overdressed.
Position on a red.
I found it funny what lengths this game went to simulate the experience. What are we even doing here? Suppose we want to go back over here. Okay, fine. I'll sink the green ball.
Well, hats off to the clever folks who invented these new features. I love the new camera angles.
The announcers just suck off the developers constantly in this game. Man, Codemasters is so great. They provided us replays. Yeah, so I sunk the green. I'm gonna get some points. And now I have to hit a red ball. So as far as legality, I just have to touch one of these balls. I don't actually have to. It's not a foul if I were to not sink it. Now fouling gives your opponent a significant number of points, usually 4, and then they get the option. They get the option to. Well, we're just gonna make it. Oh, actually, applause. I'm really bad at this, by the way. This is for fun.
Pushing
yeah.
pressure on this shot. Can he take it?
Is there a better shot here? I guess the pink's okay.
No.
Oh, God. So the object is if you're going to miss, you don't want to leave your opponent a shot. You do not have to call. Like you could smack in. You could just smack it into these 3 reds and hope something lands. The maximal score available is 59 at this point. That would mean a red followed by a black And then, oh, when we're out of red balls, we no longer replace... Well, we replace the colored balls once.
Fantastic safety.
So like, if you sink a red ball and then you sink a colored ball, that one gets reset. And
He
then
knows an
and then you
incredibly
clear out
difficult situation
the
now,
next target
and
ball is the
tension
lowest
showing.
numbered
Just the
colored ball
red
on the
and
table.
any colour required.
He should consider himself very lucky to be safe after that shot. It does have a tendency to melt when the pressure is on, unfortunately. He needs to try and keep his head level.
If you accidentally, like, I think if you sync two together and stuff, that typically goes poorly. I don't know all of the rules. I don't watch it all the time. But like, if we were to sync that black because it's a foul on black, we'd give away 7 points.
Never easy though.
The other thing in snooker is if the shot, you can push the shot, meaning that if the guy fouls and the position is still terrible, you could make him forced to continue. You could skip your turn and force him to play again. If they get 3 fouls in a row, they lose the game.
He's missed. Oh no.
We're going to make this dude concede and see how bad we get wrecked in round 2.
Really difficult to find an angle to play the cue ball here. I think he's going to struggle.
There's also a rest, this little
1.
tool. That lets you reach.
Goodness me. Wasn't to be.
Surely this guy's going to resign, right? There's like not enough points left.
He needs snookers. He'll probably give it one go and then concede if he's unsuccessful. Should have been safer than that.
It's a really expensive table. So unless you go to a place that specifically has this table, because you can play it on a like the pockets are a different size too. It's a highly precise game. Like I'm amazed that it's a little bit of sprezzatura where it looks far more difficult. Like they make it look very, very easy, and it looks very simple despite it being fiendishly difficult because so much of it's on ball control. This guy just keeps missing. Surely, this is the end game here. I'm going to sink this, and there's not enough points left.
Eight.
Resign yet? Let's go back here. Oh, wait. We're red ball on. So we need to actually hit a red ball. There's only one left. Disaster. Actual disaster.
A friend of mine asked me the other day where the name for snooker had come from. So if you're wondering the same thing, it actually goes back to the invention of the game by the British Army based in India in the late 1800s, where new cadets were nicknamed snookers. The term was then adopted for somebody who was inexperienced at the game, and eventually, of course, the game itself. Yes, he concedes it.
Alright, I gotta save now after round 2. Look, they're clapping. They don't clap for me. They added all of this. Like even the original game on PS1, its intro is phenomenal, and I need to publish the VOD of it so you can see it. It's just like, man, look at how realistic this is and how interlaced it is. That was the that was that. All right, so now let's go medium. Let's event progress. See if this guy wrecks me or not. I like that you can change the length because even the qualifiers would be like best of five frames. Look at this sucker. Have you seen Steam's new game, Deadlock? Do you need an invite to Deadlock? I wasn't very impressed by Deadlock, but a number of people have started playing Deadlock, therefore it requires me to check it out. We checked it out on stream the other day. I was not impressed.
So,
But, I mean, if
we'll
you
wait
really
for
wanted
break,
to FPS your Dota, I guess. It just lacks a lot of usability features, and it's just a throw a bunch of stuff. So this is the break. So there you go. That's how it's normally set up. Now, the rule is you have to contact a red ball first, or if it's a colored ball, you have to contact the colored ball first. You can't, like, carom it into the red or something like that. You wouldn't want to do that.
You'll want to be as tight as possible on the baulk cushion here.
Yes, he's got to play the percentages on this one.
And the object here, the break, you don't, I mean, you'd like to pot something on the break, I guess, but for the most part, you play it defensively, wanting to sort of. I actually did a really good break here. I'm kind of screwed at the moment. So I may just do the other idea.
I think I might order a curry in. Looks like we're going to be here for a long time.
Oh, shut up. The issue here is I have to get this behind. I have to get it behind
Well, he's
this.
looking very relaxed. Is he meditating over there?
We'll try this. We're basically trying to touch the red balls without disturbing them too much. That's honestly about as best as I could do.
Well, that was not an easy shot, but
He's left it close to the cushion. It leaves a very tricky shot.
the position looks good for him here.
See what he does. Is there an easy enough shot here?
One.
And now we lose. So a
We're
large
keeping
part of the
one eye on
strategy, and you'll see
developing
the pros do
reds.
it, is you basically, because the black ball is going to get reset, and the red balls are primarily down here, you do exactly what he just did. You want to play the black off into the pile of reds, and then try to find something else. Continue this, and just repeatedly control the ball over here.
He potted that emphatically, but he's not left anything easy.
Like I said, you are allowed to just smack all the balls at once. This might go.
Wasn't to be.
Well, it was tricky, but he might regret that miss.
If he'd made the pot, he might have had a chance to go on from there.
He'll
But
want
you
a
are
good
allowed
position
to.
on the black after this red, so he can hold for the next red.
Was it to be? Yeah. You are allowed to carom the red into red. That is allowed. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I want to do here. Can I bring this ball back enough?
If it takes this long over all his shots, I think I'm going to have to paint the commentary box, and then we can sit and watch the paint dry.
I set it to expert aiming on the other games, and they just
That's
take
the
all of your
first
aiming
points
away.
for him this frame.
1.
That was really bad.
Taking the black seems like the sensible option here. You'd expect him to pot this one.
I think he should have done a little better there, don't you?
Yeah, I think so too.
Amazing pot.
Oh!
There.
8.
He'll probably want to get position back on the black.
That set himself up nicely for the next ball.
Where am I going? I'd like to get back across the table. Is it just hit it as hard as we can? Hope we don't end up in the pocket?
I think I might have a little siesta while he's thinking about this shot. Somebody wake me up when he takes it.
Oh my god. They recorded a lot of voice lines for
what
this
a
game.
miss.
Oh my god. I should have not even. Wow.
Oh, dearie me.
Yeah,
He's missed the pot.
that was free. We're gonna lose now. Okay, buddy. What are you doing after this black, though? Oh, he put it all the way in the middle. Okay. I figured it was so close to the pocket I couldn't possibly miss that, but man, it's just straight rimmed out. This is free. Okay. Now what? Easy. We're gonna lose this frame.
Good. Looking very relaxed. Nothing to worry about.
We have the picture-in-picture. Yeah, another one. That was a big miss.
Really has a very flamboyant style of play, this man. Loves to screw the cue ball around the table.
Do you love to screw the cue ball around the table? No. This frame is likely a loss at this point.
You won't be too disheartened by this position, but once you run out of position, it can be a nightmare trying to regain it.
Oh my god. Look at this. What did they do? Turn the AI on? They turned it up
Should be
on
able
me?
to put this one away. Just needs
This
to
was the thing. Even on the
concentrate.
PS1 one, it said revolutionary AI. Yeah, legit. It is absolutely wrecking me. This is the qualifier to get into the first like non-major event in career mode. There are no AI options, by the way. There are literally no AI options. The game, this is partly why we're interested. Because it is actually that difficult.
Misjudge the position.
Look at this guy, he's just running up the score. It's like a 153 break or something. So break is how long you did a whole round. Like your turn.
Well, it was tricky, but he might regret that miss.
He finally
He's
missed.
well behind here, but he's not beaten yet.
This is a tough pot for him here. I think he might be forced into hitting an opening here.
Yeah. PS1 one is really like it's the same. It's still Codemaster. Oh my
Just
god.
too hard. He certainly didn't make the most of that.
I'm not sure there's a shot here though. Yep, he's played a safety. Okay.
It'll take a pretty good break if he's to get back into it.
I doubt he'll look beyond a safety shot here.
You doubt that. You doubt me. Don't doubt me. Can we just pot a ball?
Nope.
Dear Lord. I think we just lost. This frame
It'll
is
take a
over.
good shot from his opponent to punish that one.
Surely he can make this. Mm-hmm.
1.
There's several roads he can go down here. Cue ball, not ideal position for him, but he should be okay.
8, 16, 24, 40. There's still enough points. I'd have to run the table, though. There's another
Skillful
bunch of points
positional
gone.
shot.
He's going to hit the blue.
Great shot.
And this game, over the other earlier
Light
ones,
pressure on this next shot.
this
Should
one has
be okay if he
120
keeps his
pros
cool.
in it. There aren't a lot of creative player
Good.
options either. So, well, there are and there aren't. But, like, there's
He's one
enough
of the
to
best
make
positional
them.
Players. Looks rather pleased with himself.
Yeah, you get pleased with yourself. Oh my god, there's not enough points left.
Hard to find.
He's playing catch-up. Snooker's required.
Where can I even place the ball at this point? We try this, I guess.
That's a terrific pot. Now, how's his position?
Not good.
The frame's safe, but will his opponent try to catch him out with the snooker?
That's the real question. Like, where are we even going at this point? Could just try to not score a point. Just put this ball on. Is that even possible here?
Oh, no. For a second there, I thought he was going to take a shot.
Could just take the points. What is actually required? Is it not going to tell me? So 13, 18, 22, 25. So there's 30 points in the colored
Really
balls.
struggling to decide on a shot. Perhaps he can ask the audience. Could phone a friend. I'm sure he's got one or two who could offer some advice. Not naming any names, of course.
I could only get like 46 points back. So I'd have to foul him out anyways. This might be too much of a touch.
It's safe.
They clapped. So the AI thought it was a decent move.
He'll be annoyed at himself there. He might be punished.
I don't know. Is he really going to sink that? I can't sink that. But this is because he couldn't get the rack down to the colored balls. I can at least
it's
try to
not wrong.
defend and put this in a position where he fouls. And if I get him to foul 3 times, I just win the frame. I did that on the first game. That was impossible to win. Now they only give you aiming advice on a distinct.
This audience will be glad to be inside, I think. The weather's rather grim out there.
And we'll try this. This is not ideal. Oh god. I mean, he probably can't sink that, but that was not ideal. I didn't hit it hard enough.
He had a goodish position on the next shot, but he can't be too hard on himself.
Did he sink it? Where are we aiming? What's happening?
Good.
Damn! Well, we lose. Alright,
Skillful positional
so
shot.
now he's going to start sinking all the balls. Now we can't win.
In it goes.
He went yellow, green,
Not ideal position.
brown,
Great shot.
blue. Wow, look at this! He's just going to finish the whole table.
Perhaps we'll see one of his spectacular spin shots here.
Play like that. Actually
35.
impossible.
That takes him into the lead.
I think I have to break.
Doesn't look like he's got a care in the world, does he?
Apparently. I have no idea why it's this hard. I mean, it is a true... Codemasters left nothing on the table here. A true sim. True sim.
Well, at least I brought a book to read. I could probably read two before he decides on a shot.
I'm probably going to leave too much
I wonder
here.
whether the first frame has set a tone for the match.
I didn't show everything, but there's a full-on tutorial that teaches you just about everything.
Heavens, that didn't go in.
If he can end up behind the baulk line, he should be safe.
The object here is to not disturb them much. They left me almost something here. Looks like I got a shot at this one ball.
He's got a tricky red that's hard up against the cushion.
He should have killed off any potential danger by putting the cue ball safe. He's going to have to pull something out of the bag to get a pot here.
It looks very much like he's weighing up the safety shot.
No. I guess not. I guess not. So the question here is if I could really rest it right in there. It would have to be like rested right in there.
Using computers, we can predict where the white ball will end up. The player can't see that, of course, though.
This one, I can't really mess with the control. We'll try this. I could just lose right here. It has to touch, otherwise we're gonna be doo-doo. Oh, I must have done well. They're clapping.
There's a few suitable areas on the table where he can achieve a decent safety.
Sounds like we're not going for the pocket. See, I mean, he might have a shot at this red ball, but I don't think he does. He does not.
Couldn't get it safe.
What do you mean couldn't get it safe? All the stupid balls are not on the rail.
It looks like there's a red available.
It does look like there's a red available. Okay. I don't like this one better because I can better see that it goes in.
If you're watching at home and wondering what it takes to be a snooker pro, well, the answer is practice makes perfect, of course. Still, I can highly recommend World Championship Snooker for your game console as well. It's fantastic fun.
See, it's just like he's just trying to sell it. The dude is just trying to sell it. I thought it was fair, yeah.
One.
I mean, it is. I'm legitimately
That's setting
impressed
himself
that
up
this
nicely
game
for the
is.
next ball.
It did not get a high enough score. I mean, this is literally
Probably got the
experience, and they did a
requisite
really good
angle
job.
to be nicely on the next
I
red.
mean, it was Codemasters before they got bought by everybody. This one actually, it was released in the U.S.
Surely,
and they called it
in good
World
shape here.
Championship Pool or something, or maybe it's still called Snooker. But
Six.
you've noticed maybe in the menus, am I playing I'm playing the PAL version. I guess I could be playing the US version. Maybe we'll amend that. They're exactly the same version. They just market it differently because it has 8-ball, 9-ball as well. And you can play, there's a whole career they made that is that career. It also has bar billiards and billiards. So the only thing it doesn't have is yeah, pretty good. I'm legitimately impressed. I should publish the VOD of the first if I didn't. Oh, that was bad. Oh my god.
He's disappointed, I think.
Yeah, you think so? I think
He
I'm
got the
pretty
position,
disappointed.
but blew the pot.
Okay, Leo. Oh wait, this is best of 3. We lose this frame, we lose.
He's on the
Be a good
scoreboard.
stopping point
Now
anyways.
he needs to build.
Needs to build, huh?
There's several roads he can go down here.
But you see, because the reds haven't really been broken apart yet, that it's difficult to get a big run. Because he's going to have to play some kind of carom in order to get the reds going. But we haven't lost
Position
yet.
looks good for him here.
So like, what are you? Like, you could try to angle this off.
That's unfortunate.
Missed everything. That was a really hard cut. Now you see, I don't really have a shot. Maybe I do, actually.
Well, that one jawed in the pocket but stayed up. He should be able to land nicely for the blue.
This one, actually, he just goes straight in.
He's missed that nasty one. He got the cue ball in a good place too.
Question is, what are we playing for? Ideally here, I want to break up the reds and take control. You better go in the pocket, buddy. Probably should hit it even harder, to be honest. Probably isn't even hard enough. Not even hard enough.
1.
Like,
It's going to be a shot around the table if he wants position for his next shot.
What do
You
we
have a
want?
tilt at the screen.
I could just play a rail and go behind the brown ball. Because I'm hitting a rail first, it's requiring me to call ball.
Successful players can earn incredible amounts of money nowadays. When you consider that Joe Davis, the winner of the first World Championship back in 1927, earned just over £6 for his win. Compared to hundreds of thousands today, well, it really does put it in perspective.
I don't know, man. Hopefully this is right.
He's fouled. He's done well there. His opponent's in a spot above it.
it made an assumption.
I can't see a way out without coming off the cushion.
This is how I beat the AI on the PlayStation one. Yeah. Doubter.
He's got options, but I think he'd have preferred more.
But you can kind of see the strategy
At
here.
least one red in the next shot or two.
Ought to be a straightforward pot.
Don't know where we're going with this ball.
He's not renowned as a very good spin player, unfortunately, so he might not opt for that.
I don't know, man. I need to do something.
He knows this is an uphill struggle now.
One.
That was terrible. I needed to hit it way harder.
He potted the ball excellently, but he's not got a position to speak of.
He's made life difficult for himself.
I did. I did a very poor job. Like, legit. Just terrible. Probably... Probably this guy. What a terrible rail situation to be in here. Legit
Well,
don't...
hats off to the clever folks who invented these new features. I love the new camera angles. You get so much more information about the shots with all the new camera angles they have now. Snooker has finally been brought into the 21st century.
Has it now? I hope we can hit the brown ball. Otherwise, this is going to go really badly. I don't think it's hitting the brown ball. I'm legitimately concerned it's not going to hit the brown bar. No.
I could absolutely murder a cucumber sandwich about now, topped off with plenty of salad cream.
Try this. Oh,
That safety's from the top draw.
dude! Yeah, take that, Leo. What the heck is he even doing? He fouled!
The points lost could be the least of his worries.
Foul.
So now I have I have two choices. I can force him. I think in real life you can also force them to retake the same shot. But from here I can choose to continue or I can make them play. But I'm going to choose to continue here. There should at least score something. Question is, what are we doing after this shot? Can I actually break up the reds now? Is that a thing? It doesn't look like I can actually.
Don't know how they came up with all this new technology. The new camera angles, the screening screen, the positional prediction zone. They must have locked a group of geniuses away for months.
Months. Actual months. Oh
One.
my word.
I
Wow.
can't see anything easy out there.
The pink stands out as his best opportunity to leave it safe.
Yep, so you see here, I don't have a shot, so we just play it safe.
Looks like he needs a spider, and it's a real tough one, this.
In fact, playing this pink right on this side probably is ridiculously good, right? Oh, too much. Too much. Leo's gonna get the. Oh man, dude, he doesn't have a shot.
1.
No, he's got the black. That's still a really hard shot, or at least hard enough. Okay, maybe he can't make this one.
8.
Yeah, the number that's called out is the how many points they've gotten on this break, by the way. Not
No
their
good.
total score.
Well, that showed me.
No, come on, man! Don't sell me that hard. He's gonna just run the table and we lose. Yeah, he's gonna sink the set. Oh, he didn't play that. Chose not to play that. We haven't lost yet, but we do need to get control back somehow. And this is really bad.
It's simply a matter
Black
of which
again.
red to choose.
I'm just
Can he
gonna run the
achieve a nice
table.
position on the next red from here? It's important he
yellow.
gets a good angle on the black. Taking
Plays
the
the
black seems like
red.
a sensible option here.
Plays the
Good.
black.
Should be able to put
It's got
this
the
one
red
away.
down here on the
Just
bottom.
needs to concentrate.
Chose not to play
There's
that.
several roads you can go down here. This
Dear
man has...
Lord.
He should proceed with caution.
We just straight lost.
Well, you can see the tension written all over his face, can't you? You can tell. That's a decent shot. Skillful shot there. Superb ball control.
I can't help thinking he's thinking of 7 points.
It wasn't beyond the rails, so expected a better position. Second-rate shot there.
What does one even do? I need to
Well, if
somehow
you've just
get to
tuned
the...
in, you've missed some interesting snooker. Plenty more to come, though, so don't even think of touching that remote. There's nothing else good on anyway, unless you're a Salt fan, of course.
We'll try this. I have to get it to the other side of the table.
That's
Missed.
unfortunate. Just too hard.
It's missed everything.
He had a good go at a difficult pot. Well, that showed me. Now he's missed the safety. That's one happy player.
Question is just I have to touch it, and then where do we put it? Where do we put the cue ball so you can't play it?
Poor shot. He's a very colourful player, isn't he? He loves to
You
swing.
know, I have to get
the
3
cue
fouls
ball
in a row,
around.
basically. That looks like it's straight
Well,
in.
that's the green. Now, how's his position?
Disaster.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, after he ran up 80, he sure can't finish the game.
Oh dear. I think I've lost my pen. Oh, hang on a second. Here it is.
He lost his pen.
Well done. He snookered his opponent.
I think he's probably had enough of being in snookers today, don't you?
It's not safe.
Wow. Now where do we put it? You can see the ball, though.
Expert safety play.
But you see, when the ball's very close to the rail like that, it's, you really can't pot it. It'd be nice if we had more traffic. Naturally, it's going to kind of float its way towards a pocket.
It wasn't straightforward.
Honestly, probably pretty good. Should bring it back. This is legit a hard shot. Look, I got applause.
So the position is tough for him from here. Mmm.
Leo's trying to get me down. I think we still lose really bad.
It's certainly an interesting game. Then again, all snooker games are interesting.
We'll try this.
Maybe in his mind,
Oh!
he's already conceded the frame.
Nothing hit, and his opponent walked.
Oh man.
There's the breakthrough. Maybe this frame can now flow.
All the way round the table then.
I'm just skipping through them. Pretty sure this is it. There we go. Destroyed. Destroyed. We try again. Did not qualify. Did not get to the final rounds, but I apparently won 900 points and $2,000. We'll just go to the next one. What's the worst that happens? We have to start career again? Oh well. Because it looks like it goes multiple seasons. Do one more
Welcome to
match.
this first round qualifier.
Kurt Mafflin.
Steps up to take the break then.
Oh, look at new commentator. Is this a new guy? Is that guy different? That was a hard break. Did he leave me something? He might have left me something. Oh, this qualifier is only one frame.
You'll want to be as tight as possible on the baulk cushion here.
I think he'd be mad not to take the safety, to be honest.
Mad, you say? I think the 1 point's actually kind of good. Kind of looks like I'm gonna miss from here, though. I'm being a little bit overzealous. This is a big part
Somebody
here.
pressed the slow motion button. Doesn't seem to be doing very much. Or perhaps he's playing musical statues. Let's turn some music on and see if he moves. The stress of this match is really taking its toll on him.
I don't want to hit it that hard. Firm, but not that hard.
Well, the players don't seem to see everything we do up here. I think they might make a few different decisions if they could. Loves to live life on the edge when it comes to his snooker. A very risky player, but it makes
Let's
him
try
such
this.
a joy to watch.
That's not going to be hard enough. Dear Lord.
No, he's missed the safety.
His opponent should have made that a little more difficult, I think.
Yep, 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116.
Nicely done.
3,
It wasn't easy to get the pot and the
5.
position. Nice pot.
Now what? Black into the reds?
You'd expect him to pot. Bit lucky that didn't go in.
Missed.
Position looks good for him.
Nope. Now he missed.
He forgot to pot the ball. He'd have been in a reasonable position too.
Is he going for the one on the bottom cushion?
Oh
Now,
my
it was
god.
tough.
He's missed it, and
He had a good go at a difficult pot. Would have been in a reasonable position for his next shot.
Trying to set myself
Controlled
up.
the cue ball nicely there. Goodness me.
a good position, but he had to do more with the first shot.
A nice easy one then.
Say it's easy. I've missed.
That's his first
I don't know,
points.
Gruff. You tell me.
That'll be a weight off his shoulders.
1.
There's a new card game I want to play. It's like the Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers or something. It looks very, very fun. Are you familiar? Are you familiar with this game, Gruff? Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie O'Sullivan. I am not as skilled as him. Hell no. Oh my god, no. Oh.
8.
The new card game. I doubt you have played this game. This is actually what is on the title.
He's going to have to pull something out of the bag to get a pot here. The shot requires the rest, and it's certainly a tricky one.
He made the pot without too much difficulty, but he's left some work to be done with his next.
Am I allowed to just... What? I'm tempted to just smack these, but I'll leave it to him.
It's safe. He'll want to get back to the balk. Play it safe.
You're also in this form of billiards. You are not allowed to if the ball is if the referee will call touch. If the ball is touching, you can't play that ball. You can't play
No,
the one
it's
that's
gone
being
wrong.
touched. Might just do that again.
I think he knows exactly what his opponent is capable of.
If I
Wouldn't be
can,
surprised if that is his last shot of the frame.
they like this. They like this idea. They like this idea a lot.
This player likes to think his shots through before he takes them.
One.
He's left himself an interesting one now.
Yeah, I
He
did.
decided to take on this blue.
I don't know about that.
This is
Can
a
I?
tough pot for him here.
Can I take on the blue? If I can hit the blue, we're in really good shape. If I cannot hit the blue, we're in really, really bad shape. This does not look good. Nope.
I'll tell you what, with all these new technologies, enough to make you feel old. Computers seem to be everywhere nowadays. As long as they don't start making digital commentators, I'll be okay though. I suppose.
Don't speak too soon. Don't do that. This actually would probably be a pretty hard shot to... The ball ends up there. If I miss from here, I don't think there's too much they can do. How you doing, Gruff?
Ooh.
Oh, this is bad.
He got himself nicely on the next, but missed what was admittedly a tricky pot.
Yeah, the aim in this game, I mean, it's also really hard. It's an 11-foot long table as opposed to like 8. It's kind of the max for pro billiards. Even this shot's hard. The AI seems to agree. But I think
He can
that
be safe in the
ended
back
up
of the
being a
board.
safety.
Safety shot coming up.
I kind of just want to go nuts here. Golf's not that hard.
I wish I could just press a button to make him take a shot instead of waiting around like this.
It's trying to lose the frame right now.
Superb.
1.
Can he achieve a nice position on the next red from here?
He's only got his mind on one thing, potting this black.
Darn right.
Nice pot on the black.
8.
You see, Gruff, it even has the guy with the gloved hand to put the ball back on the table.
There's a few roads he can go down here.
He'll be thinking of a good position for the pink next shot. I'm sure he'll be delighted that his potting seems to have returned. Good positional shot.
So you want to be thinking like several turns ahead if you actually have the skill, but I'm at least
He
trying to
needs the
think,
cue
well,
ball
where
to
else
play
can
ball,
we,
so to speak.
where
There's
else
plenty
are we
that
going
could
to
go
put it?
wrong. He's got to be wary.
Like, okay, I play the pink, but then what?
I'm still getting plenty of practice on the table at home, but I must say recently I've been playing World Championship snooker on the
Listen!
games console as well. It really is
Your games
superb.
console. Superb. Did I really screw this up? Literally just thinking about where the pink ball gets put and just
It's
snookered
important
myself.
He gets a good angle on the black.
It's a decent pot that puts him in a good position.
I gotta play this one now.
Sixteen.
I think the pink's his best shot again.
Oh, I actually knew
He's
again.
given the pink some serious consideration here.
Kind of cool it knew that. It's got to be hard enough for it to pop. I just need enough angle to actually hit the ball. It's going in.
Well, hats off to the clever folks who invented these new features. I love the new camera angles.
22.
I'm still behind the guy. By the way, Gruff, there's a new game. It's called Deadlock. Oh my god, I did it again, didn't I?
This red should give him the requisite angle for the black, which in turn will leave him on
Yeah,
the
I
next
did it
red.
again.
He's got options here.
Oh, I might be okay. Real question is, what are we doing afterward?
I think I might order a curry in. Looks like we're going to be here for a long time.
Deadlock. It's on Steam. But you have to be invited to it. Anyone on your friends list can invite you
Well,
to it.
you can see the tension written all over his face, can't you?
He'll go for the green here.
Okay, you tell me I'm going for the
Got
green,
to
man.
look at all the options before deciding which colour to go for.
I think I'm instructed on the black, yeah. Instructed on the black.
Not renowned for being a very good positional player, unfortunately.
Where are we
I'll tell
putting
you
the
what,
ball after
I'll
this?
die happy if I can ever witness a 1-5-5 break.
155.
I think I might be waiting a while for that one, though.
It's a decent break, that.
29.
I'm sure he'll try to get back on the pink.
He can see ahead. This red leads onto the pink, which in turn leads onto the next red.
.30.
He should be able to get the angle he wants from here.
It's a good pot, and he's well poised for the next.
.37.
Now, if the cue ball is obstructing the black spot, it would move the black to the next lower number. But in this case, it's not obstructing.
Another crack at the black would be nice.
This red will give him the right angle on the black to lead him to his next red.
I just hope it's enough. I don't want to leave it short.
38.
Once again, the black's probably his best option.
He'll need to play this one with kid gloves, I think. This audience will be glad to be inside, I think. The weather's rather grim out there.
So he sinks the black without too many problems.
This is pretty much what the pros do, except they would have left this ball a lot better than I did.
He potted the ball excellently, but he's not got a position to speak of.
There's nothing really shouting out at him. Yep, safely in book. It's
So you're sort of
important you find a
returning the
good safe area for that cue ball.
turn back to your opponent in like the worst possible way possible if you don't miss. See, he has to hit a red first. And all he really did is can just play a safety. Look at that.
The red on the cushion's a bit of a headache.
I think the game does something to simulate like
If he leaves it in the book, he'll be safe enough, I'm sure.
Well, he'd
like
be mad not to consider the safety, wouldn't he?
I mean, dude, it's like lined up. What are you talking about? It just goes right in. Why not? Did not.
Oh, that was...
Oh, we're in trouble now.
Spoiled for choice here.
One. All right, let's see if he hits the color. A big miss. So there's like 60, almost 60 points, I think, left on the table. It eventually will say how many are left. That is definitely going in.
Didn't seem to offer much resistance there.
Okay. There's 30 left plus 24. So there's 54 points on the table. And they're going to start taking all of them. I don't know how they're getting the next red, though. See, all that hard work, and now we're just going to lose. Oh, well, there you go.
There's no reason why he can't get nicely onto the black again from here.
It's the black. Here's the last red. Easy black. Sets himself up, I guess, on pink. We're still losing, so we're down to the colors.
For him, but
So he's
should be
saying,
okay.
so now it's colors. So we got to play yellow first. Yellow's gone. Green. Green should be easy. We're gonna need a miss. Brown. Man, are we just gonna get completely hosed? Just straight up. Blue next. And next.
That's unfortunate.
Oh! We got a shot.
You tickle that one with a bit of side.
It's important he gets a good shot on the blue next shot. He got the positioning about right, but missed the pot.
We need to not miss this pot. I find it really hard to line up a shot like this. This looks like it's not going in. We have to get this, and we have to get the pink.
It's just come to me. The answer to 5 across in my morning crossword, grass. I was looking at that green baize and it just popped in. Fantastic.
And hopefully it goes in.
Five.
That was a pretty good shot.
Just wonder if he should look beyond the safety here.
Each of the options has its advantages. He can play safe or go for the tough pot.
Is it that tough? The other shot was tough.
I'll tell you what, I could really do with a nice cup of coffee right about now. Not that I'm in need of the caffeine, of course. Plenty of stimulation down there on the table for me.
Got it.
11.
Goodness me, It might come down to composure here.
Match shot.
Who is calling me?
That ball games often come down to nerves. Just ask my colleague, Steve Davis. Crushing pressure on this shot. Can he take it?
Okay. Is there a reason? Okay. What is happening today? I'm done being contacted over weird things. Okay. We're apparently not allowed to see our shot here. Is it because we're too strong? Like, what? Put it in the pot, in the game.
Well,
18.
Got it down. Play one more round. Play one more round. Oh, I can see stats? What? What? Hold up. Stop. Hold up. What is this? What is this? You mean to tell me there were stats all along? I was thinking, what's your best break? What's your win and loss record? There's actual stats. Tools. Tools. Now I understand why there was no aim control. So what we could probably... So I guess if you wanted... Wow. What? What? Am I allowed to move them? No! I'm not allowed to move them. Unlocked items. Okay. Oh, those are probably the players and their abilities. You see how they don't have an ability for pool? Alright, so we've now advanced to round 2. So yeah, we do want to just keep playing.
Welcome to the second round qualifier.
So, we await the break here.
He'll want to be as tight as possible on the baulk cushion here.
Yes, he's got to play the percentages on this one.
Sorry, people are typing. Okay.
Well,
There are
as far as cue
stats.
sports go, you're
How are
watching
there
the finals.
stats?
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Okay, this game is actually awesome now, and now I don't want to play 2004 because that's why I could choose my level of difficulty. Whereas this, I gotta earn it. Be bad at this game. I legit don't know what I want here.
Tends
Do
to
I
play
just?
a lot of safety shots. Likes to put the pressure on his
That
opponent.
explains why they like this thing is like, man, really? Do we just play for the? And that's why the spot is so, huh, man. Today I learned. Or we just
Well, the
play it
rain
off
was pouring
this. You
down
know what?
outside when I
No, we need
arrived
to just
earlier.
do the original
I can't
idea.
think of a better place to be on a rainy day. I'm sure plenty of you at home have the same idea. Curled up with a nice cup of cocoa to enjoy the snooker. Whoops.
You'll be pleased with that. It's safe.
Good shot. Okay, we'll
He's
play
left no
this
easy pot
rack
that
and
I
then
can
we'll
see.
see. I think Yogi's doing Majora's Mask, rando. At some point after IFC in a week, we need to do Majora's Mask full play. I have not actually fully played through that game. I've like dorked around with it a bit. But I'm told people were very frustrated by its puzzles, so that sounds like me.
He used plenty of side for that shot.
I know we voted on Schism like a million years ago, and then like a lot of other things happened. I owe that to the stream too. I guess we're just gonna come back again. I don't really have a better shot than that.
Has he forgotten the rules or something? It's the white ball you want to hit with the big long stick.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh baby. It's gonna come back too much.
He'll be thinking of a good position for the pink. Next shot.
You might be able to play this one red. On Neil. Peel Robertson.
Whoa.
Oh wow, he just straight up.
He's got a tricky red that's hard up against the cushion.
He put too much emphasis on the positioning and not enough on the
Don't
pot.
appear to be touching.
I'd be surprised if he didn't play safe from here. The
And I
stress
just
of this match is really taking its toll on him.
is it? Can I just play a? I don't know if this is a foul or not. Am I just allowed to just tap this? Can I just do that? Or does that count as a miss? It doesn't count as a miss. They're clapping. So
He's got to try and find a safe spot in the balk area.
what I was trying to do is get it touch 2 balls. Well, that was clever. I gotta remember that.
Good safety shot.
I like that it's so dark you can't see any of the people in the stands. Okay, cool. Can I see the table now? Good. What exactly are we doing? Can we make any of these? Or are we just trying to set this back up? This seems potable, right? Can we get in on the black?
Don't know how they came up with all this new technology. The new camera angles, the screening screen, the positional prediction zone. They must have locked a group of geniuses away for months.
Months! One would say months. That looks about as in as it's going to get, right?
He's really struggling to decide on a shot. Perhaps he can ask the audience. He could phone a friend. Sure, he's got one or two who could offer some advice. Not
I don't know if
naming
this is
any
hard
names,
enough.
of
I took a
course.
safe state. I don't think it's hard enough to go in. Maybe it is. It's hard enough to get
Here's
across the
breakthrough.
table.
Maybe this frame can now float. He was concentrating on the pot there, but the cue balls ran away from him.
It sure did. It sure did a lot. I'm not sure I can get this thin enough.
It's certainly an interesting game. Then again, all snooker games are interesting.
It's like I can't see the ricochet here. I'm curious. Can I at least know the ball would end up way the heck
Played a
somewhere
spot
else?
pool the other day. I must say it's a fun game, but it's not got quite the grace and sophistication of good old snooker. I mean, they don't even wear bow ties, do they?
I mean, it's that, or we go all the way back. I don't know. Dang. And we lose now.
That's the type of shot that can land you in real hot water.
Watch this guy just run the table now. Table about to be ran.
Great shot. What an amazing shot.
Like two.
2.
He's clearly put a lot into his positional play, and it really shows.
Why is his neck is massive? Alright, that's red.
The
On the
position
table
looks
a little bit. Oh, he missed!
Tried to get
He
on
missed
the
playing the
yellow.
long one. Uh-oh.
He had a good go at a difficult pot. Would have been in a reasonable position for his next shot.
I don't know. I kind of just want the point,
For
at
those of
least.
you at home interested in a little history, snooker is believed to have been first invented by an officer, Sir Neville Chamberlain, in India in the 1870s.
He's made life difficult for himself.
I did, very much so.
He potted the ball excellently, but he's not got a position to speak of.
But no, I can't see the black either.
If he takes this long over all his shots, I think I'm going to have to paint the commentary box, and then we can sit and watch the paint dry.
Hopefully it goes in, otherwise we're really screwed. Nice.
5.
It's simply a matter of which red to choose.
Say that.
Yeah, it's a decent position considering.
This blue ball, it's a problem.
Oh dear, I think I've lost my pen. Oh, hang on a second, here it is.
Does not look like we have a shot on that. We have a shot on this guy.
Not a straightforward pot, but not overly tough either. I'm glad my microphone is still working. I dropped it earlier. I thought it might have damaged it.
I hope that goes in, man. We're very screwed if it doesn't.
It's interesting now that we have an idea of the speed of a shot on replays. I'm sure a few of the lads will be having competitions backstage.
I knew it was
Was
going to
it to
happen,
be?
man. Screw
It's like
me.
he was running a little too much on the final resting place of the cue ball.
No, I wasn't. Oh,
It's
he
a good
missed.
solid safety, but he could have applied more
He
pressure.
played a safety?
This will separate the men from the boys. He knows he's in a difficult position now.
Dude, I'm amazed he played a safety shot on it. It just better go in.
He never looked like missing the red in truth.
There's no shortage of possibilities for this next shot.
Can he achieve a nice position on the next red from here? He's got it.
That set himself up nicely for the next ball.
Nicely done. It wasn't easy to get the pot and the position. Went for the risky plant, had no problems.
Not what I wanted. It hit it way too far to the right.
I think he fancies the green.
There's a few colours to be considered here.
Can I even play the black? No.
If you're watching at home and wondering what it takes to be a snooker pro, well, the answer is practice makes perfect, of course. Still, I can highly recommend World Championship Snooker for your game console as well. It's fantastic fun. He really does take an age to get round the table. Must be frustrating for his opponent, I'm sure.
I love it. It's kind. I mean, it's not annoying, but I mean, like you got to do a lot to
He
aim.
wasn't necessarily potting earlier.
You got to do a lot to
Guess
aim.
he'll want a bit of power on this shot if he's to get around the table for his next.
He can land on the brown without too much difficulty. He'll be fine here as long as the cue ball doesn't roll off.
He'll need to play this one with kid gloves, I think. Don't believe that.
Nice pot, but he's not got the position he would have liked.
He's left himself an interesting one now.
I don't think I can really play this, or can I? Maybe I can. I think I can. I think it's more open than it looks. Dang! It was not.
Should have been safer than that.
Missed.
He had a good go at a difficult pot. Would have been in a reasonable position for his next shot.
He seems to be eyeing up the one near the pink.
No, no angle. No angle. It have to be this one, I guess.
Thank goodness for Alan using his nicknames. I believe the first player to receive one was Cliff Thorburn, who was titled The Grinder, and we've certainly had a few interesting ones since then. He made it look a lot easier than it really was.
Kind of just wanted to miss. Kind of just wanted to
Spoiled
miss.
for choice here.
He should be able to negotiate a good position on the next red here.
Yeah, it's in a really bad place.
Well, the players don't seem to see everything we do up here. I think they might make a few different decisions if they could.
I guess we use a lot of follow here to try to. Problem is the way we're hitting the ball is just not helping. That's just not helping. I don't know. Just try to hit something.
He's got it.
6.
At least
He's
leaves
worked the
me
cue
this
ball into a
shot.
good position there.
There's a chance to follow up from that good pot.
Hit that hard. I want to hit it hard enough that. Nope, just straight up lost everything.
7.
He's
Maybe I
left
should have
no
just.
easy pot that I can see.
Maybe just should have been a follow.
He's not placed enough emphasis on positioning there. Good pot, mind.
I can't tell if that's the red or if that's the, the other lighter color one. I don't know, let's see. I just want to see if that's the correct coloring. Alright. Naturally, couldn't even touch
14.
these reds again. Look
Another
at
crack
this.
at the black would be nice.
He'll want a good position on the black after this red so he can hold for the next red.
Dear
That's
Lord.
unfortunate.
Well, that one jawed in the pocket. There's no easy positional shot here. I think he'll have to circumnavigate the table.
And then that just the one right there? He's aiming right for it. This is easy. Yeah, okay, now what?
Good positional
Easy
shot.
black. Now
And it
what's
goes.
happening? Red across. See you, Guff. See you, Gruff. Okay. Oh! Big miss. Suddenly the AI missing. Okay. This is the carom shot? Like, what? We just safety shot?
Well, hats off to the clever folks who invented these new features. I love the new camera angles. What an amazing shot.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you can see the tension written all over his face, can't you? Great shot.
5.
I don't think he'll have a problem with the position for the black.
The position isn't ideal, but not too bad.
Well,
He's got a very unusual
somebody
play
died at
style to
Disney.
play. Very rarely see him applying any kind of spin.
And they tried to use the fact that they signed up for a free month of Disney Plus, that they agreed to arbitration, because those two things are the same. They had some kind of terrible allergic reaction at the park and are suing for 50 grand. Yeah. Well, there are no rules, so.
I'll tell you what, I'll die happy if I can ever witness a 155 break. I think
I
I
don't know,
might be
man.
waiting a while for that one.
I
Though.
d- Mouse ears. Mouse ears is really good at suing people
A red,
or
a colour,
dealing
and
with
another red
legal
required
crap.
to make the frame safe.
We're at the point that we can maybe win this frame. Yeah, it doesn't seem right. I mean, can't really say you signed up to have an allergic reaction at their
It's a difficult shot using the
park,
rest,
and that,
this one.
you know, like, how would those two things be at all similar? But who reads it? You know, like,
So it looks like he needs a spider, and it's a real tough one, this.
oh, I'm apparently not allowed to see anything with this ball. Really? Okay, guys, what exactly do you want me to do here? You just take the green? Green looks way more makeable than the other shot.
I'll tell you what,
Then
I'd
what
love
are
to
we
play a
doing?
match against one of those players. I'm always up for a challenge.
I don't know. Try this. The DLC is kind of well. It's an arbitration clause, but it's
Ball
like,
control wasn't up to scratch.
I mean, does an in-person thing have anything to do with, you know?
Just this red needed.
Seems a
tough
bit
pot for him
much.
here. He's left himself an interesting one now.
I don't even know. I left myself an interesting one. Interesting one with what? Look at
Crushing
it!
pressure
Doesn't
on
know
the
where the
shot.
ball's
Can he
gonna
take
go
it?
if I do that. It won't show me. We're gonna hit it that hard.
Let's see.
Nope.
He'll need to clear up from here, but it's not beyond him.
Hopefully we don't just lose here. Nope, it's a safety.
Oh no.
That's not a safety.
The stress of this match is really taking its toll on him. He does have a tendency to melt when the pressure is on, unfortunately. He needs to try and keep his head level.
I could just shoot this. I'm aiming for right next to it.
Well, they're not easy ones, and he held his nerve there.
Give me
Well
stats.
in the lead and can relax a little, but not too much. Ought to be a straightforward pot.
I don't know why I'm hitting it so hard.
That's the one he was after. It makes the frame safe.
Does dude resign yet?
8.
Another crack at the black would be nice.
He's worked the cue ball into a good position there.
It might be too soft. Should hit it harder. But the pocket's almost over full.
9.
Yellow next.
Don't.
Has he conceded yet? No. Alright, I'll continue destroying you. Surely after this shot you're going to concede.
$18.
Dude, there's nowhere near enough points left. This guy doesn't want to quit. He won't quit. It looks about right. If it misses, I don't...
He's missed it.
Well, he doesn't really have a shot here. What does he do? Does he just concede? Does he try to play it?
He's given it up as a bad job.
I gained stats. I gained a point. Gained a point. Man, oh man. Good stuff. I need to like get ready to eat and stuff. Good to see you, Asper. Yogi is playing I'm gonna host Yogi in a second here. Okay, good. Problem. The shapes too. Okay. Too many weird things to keep up on today. Good to see you, Asper. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where I'm at. It's about time to make sure I actually eat something today. So you have